What is up, everybody, and welcome to Everything's Plastic. Today we're going to be taking a look at a Star Wars The Black Series, and this is Clone Commander Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now, this guy is from 2018. I love reviewing old figures as well as new ones. So we'll start by getting a closer look at packaging. Now, this is the older Black Series packaging, which is still pretty cool. Not as nice as, obviously, the newer ones, but still pretty cool. We have an awesome image of Ewan McGregor on the front here. Nothing on the side, just your old traditional red side. We have Clone Commander Obi-Wan Kenobi on this side. Barcode and all that good stuff on the bottom. And on the back here we have a quick little read-up that says, a legendary Jedi Master, Obi-Wan Kenobi was a nobleman and gifted in the ways of the Force. He trained Anakin Skywalker, served as a general in the Republic Army during the Clone Wars, and guided Luke Skywalker as a mentor. What a legend. Alright, everybody, that pretty much wraps up packaging. We'll be right back with Obi-Wan Kenobi outside of the package to get a closer look. Alright, everybody, we'll start by getting a closer look at accessories. So we have this lightsaber. All of this lightsaber is not actually painted, which is kind of weird. So it's just gray plastic with a little bit of black paint going around here and some gold paint. And other than that, it is pretty plain. And we have, obviously, his blue lightsaber blade, I guess you would call it. And we actually have a base. Wow. Hasbro 2018 giving us bases. 2024, not so much. But pretty cool nonetheless. Let's get down to Mr. Obi-Wan Kenobi. I gotta admit, guys, for 2018, I think this is a pretty good head sculpt. I think they did a great job on this one. Loving the hair. There's a bit of shading in the hair as well to get all those luscious waves standing out here. I like it. Very, very nice sculpt. His facial hair is actually sculpted on and painted nicely as well. Those eyes look fantastic. Everything's sculpted very, very nicely. I like it. We have his Clone Commander armor as well. Obviously, it resembles a clone trooper, but we do have some soft goods that carries over down through here, which is kind of cool. I like when we have soft goods on our action figures. Now, this is one solid piece as well. The cape and the bottom part of his robe, which bunches up a little bit, but at the same time still looks pretty good. I like it anyways. We have some black paint in and around here, and obviously white, and that's it. That pretty much makes up the full figure. Just all black and white. We do have a bit of detail in it. Here around the neck, we do see a little bit of white paint, over paint there. It's kind of messy around the bottom part of his neck. Yeah, on the back, pretty much the same thing. So pretty decent looking Obi-Wan Kenobi figure. I don't personally have this one in my collection, so a big shout out and thank you to my buddy Jason. He always hooks me up with some Star Wars stuff that I don't normally collect, especially some older stuff that was probably released before I started collecting. Awesome. Thanks again, Jason. We had a closer look. Let's go over articulation. So for his head, so that goes back this far, goes forward this far. You do have a little bit side all the way around. Now the shoulders are very stiff on this one. I heated it up and still very, very limited range of motion here. This is actually a very, very hard stiff plastic, so that's all you're going to get out of that. It does go all the way around. I'm going to move the cape around here because this is a very, very thin piece of plastic and it makes me scared. I'm afraid I'm going to rip it, and I don't want to destroy someone else's figure. So yeah, that goes all the way around. There is a bicep swivel. We have double jointed elbows, but roughly the same amount of articulation that we would get from a single jointed elbow. The only difference is we don't get a rotation down here, and we have a bicep swivel up here. Different design, same articulation. We have a ball joint up top here, which goes back this far, forward this far, some side to side. You get a full rotation around. You don't want to use that full rotation because you're just going to bunch up and put pressure on this fabric piece here. It actually feeds through this little button here, so you can move it around. You do get a little bit of movement out of that, so it's not like really, really tight or anything, but still wouldn't want to put any added pressure on that. This belt is a separate piece as well, and like I said, you can kind of pull up on the fabric and adjust it, kind of move it around whatever way you want to move it around. So for his legs, it only goes like this far, so very restricted. Going forward, it goes up this high, back this far, so pretty decent range of motion going back. There is a swivel up top here, and we have double jointed pin knees, which you get a decent range of motion. Doesn't go all the way back. It's expected to be somewhat restricted. I mean, you are wearing armor, so you're not going to have the same mobility as not wearing armor, but yeah. For his ankle, it goes forward this far, back this far, restricted going back as well, and it rotates all the way around. So pretty much covers articulation. So if you want to pop his lightsaber in his hand, it can actually fit in both hands, and Usually with these Black Series, you can just pop off this little blade here, and you can, there's a little peg, and you can actually port that in right here. There we go. And like I said, this base, his foot just kind of slides in like so. Not too bad at all. Now, I'm going to leave the pose up to you guys because I'm not that good of a poser. But that's pretty much going to wrap up our unboxing and figure review for the Star Wars Black Series Clone Commander Obi-Wan Kenobi. So out of 10, I am going to give this guy a 6.5 out of 10. My favorite thing about this is the soft goods and the Ewan McGregor, the Obi-Wan Kenobi head sculpt. I think they did a great job on that. The lightsaber is okay. The armor is okay as well. Does look good. Very, very restricted articulation. There's not a lot painted on this one, but even that, there's a lot of overpaint there. If you can find it, highly recommend it. Like I said, man, it's whatever you're into. It's whoever your favorite characters are. You know, it's going to dictate how much you're going to pay for this one. This one is relatively hard to find now, so it's kind of cool getting the opportunity to take a look at this one and do a quick review. So yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think of my score. Let us know what you think of this figure. Do you guys want an updated version of the Clone Commander Obi-Wan Kenobi? If so, let me know in the comments below. If you guys like this review, don't forget, hit that like button and don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. If you want to support the channel, we do have a channel membership option. We do have a Patreon. We do have a merch store. Super chat, super thanks, all that good stuff. Everything is linked in the description below. As always, my friends, I hope you enjoyed this review, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Keep collecting, stay safe, go buy some toys. Beep boop, beep boop. Yeah.